Hi everyone, and thank you for joining me. In this video I'm going to be going over one of my very earliest conversion work, some corrupted tech thralls. Along with that, I'm going to just talk you through a stat block that I came up with, which you could use for Inq28. So the fluff behind these guys is they are corrupted tech thralls. The name sort of suggests they are thralls to their dark Mechanicum masters, the heretic savants, which we'll look at in another video, and the corruption shows the taint of chaos that's got to them. So as I said before, these are some of the first conversions I ever did. You can probably identify the heads quite easily. They are Mantic zombies. So Mantic Games produce a range of undead figures, and the heads are taken from there. The bodies are probably a little bit more difficult to place. They're from a company called Rackham, and I found this miniature company over 10 years ago, I think, just not long before they went bust. They used to produce some very nice fantasy miniatures, and then they broke into a sci-fi game called Inq28, the spiritual successor to games like Dust now. And I picked up two of these starter sets for Inq28 called Operation Damocles, which I've done a few things with the various bits there, and I might show off some of the other things I did. But these Therians, these bad guys, these storm golems from this box, is the ones that I used to do these conversions. And it's a simple popping off the head and replacing them with the Mantic zombie head. So I've used them as tech thralls in a Dark Mechanicum 30k army, and more recently I started using them in my Genestealer cult proxy army for a chaos cult, and I need to redo the bases a little bit. I've taken on a more orangey colour to my bases recently. There was a leader model that came with it, and also a interesting female add-on that came that I found in an eBay auction sometime. It's a lot smaller than the regular other miniatures. I need to decide what I'm going to do with it. So if anyone's got any ideas on what I can do with it, just post them in the comments below, please. Could I put a vampire head on it maybe, or I don't know, it looks a bit small and I'm not sure I want to use it at all. I've just chucked it back in the bits box for now. Okay, so let's talk about their stat block for the corrupted tech thrall. I priced them at 55 credits, possibly a little bit conservatively priced. They may go down a little bit more when you look at the stat line for them. Weapon skill 5 and ballistic skill 5. It's pretty rubbish. 1 wound. I gave them a low cool value because I thought they'd be less likely to break because they are lobotomized servitors. So the weapons I gave them were some sharpened machine tools, which sort of act like regular hand weapons, and a laslock, which I sort of transferred over from a 30k profile. And then for their skills, I gave them a unique skill that I created specifically for them. So Mind Terminal. if you are making an action to deactivate them, I've given you a +2 to your intelligence checks, because they are meant to be controlled, these tech thralls. So they're quite easy to interface with or to attack, technologically speaking. And then I put an extra bit in here that a character who has a hacker interface, which is an item from Necromunda, you can roll a 2 up on a d6, and they will be deactivated. So anything but a 1, and you can deactivate these guys. And that's sort of taken from the hacker interface item itself, which is a 2 up roll to hack computers and tech. And I did that because these guys, they're meant to be controlled. They're being controlled by their dark Mechanicum overlords. So I also gave them bionic ruggedization, which again is a skill from Necromunda, to cancel the first flesh wound. And I also gave them some flak armor, which will represent their metal carapace, their body. So thanks for watching. I'd love to hear your feedback on the miniatures, or just on this general presentation of the video. It's the first one I've recorded and edited, so I'm really just a bit unsure about what's going to work well. It seems to be quite long. I might try and edit it down a bit. So yeah, I'd love to hear your comments. And this channel is obviously very new, so any likes and subscriptions would mean quite a lot to me. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.